Hello and welcome to a new video, this time on the Mac 2, which let me see if it misfires here. Still doesn't have perfect reliability. Oh, it did not. That's impressive. Yeah, it doesn't have perfect reliability, but I'd say it's around 50 to 60% reliability compared to 30 or 40 before. It took a little bit to get the Mac 1 video, or the first part of the video, but oh well. Yeah, here it is in the build mode. Yeah, this was kind of the old build, just out to here, about 10 rounds, but I've added about 20 more onto here, which technically I could go more, as many as I wanted, but I had to extend the piston, which I'm not bothered enough for that, not at least not yet. Yeah, even this is too many rounds, okay, which I can show you why. This thing should probably have about, oh, there's a misfires, okay. Yeah, this thing should probably have, oh, there we go. This thing should probably have about 20 to 25, which I cannot show you here because it actually exploded for some reason. Try again. Well, I guess this is not going to work with me today. Okay. Well, normally there's still some rounds attached to the conveyor, or not conveyor, compressor tower here. And they are a little bit out of range of this to detonate, so I guess it just felt like doing some catastrophic explosions. Yeah. Here's the main gun, main part of the gun. It's a bit more blocky than before, and that's just to help, because when the round detonates, it gets pushed into, well, you try to push it into the actual chamber, which the blocks just help it channel it where you want it to, because if you use the plates or whatever, there's a lot more room for it to actually be teleported to. Because it's kind of, when these uncompress, it's kind of a chance kind of thing. So there's a good chance it'll be put in here, but if there's just enough room out here, there's a good chance it will be put there. Hence, let me try again. Uh, maybe. Well, first of all, it does that once in a while. Yeah, as you saw there, they just kind of fly out and hit the ground, which that's just because of the magnets. But yeah, they just get teleported here when they uncompress and just get fired down or whatever. Which I could easily fix that by just making the gun bigger, but I don't want to make it any bigger than I really have to. So, oh well. Yeah, I think that's about it for this video. Don't think there's anything else to talk about. As you can see, a lot more rounds are being fired. Before it was only 10. Now when it misfires, it actually has plenty of rounds to go through, which actually I can show you here. I didn't talk about this in the last video. This has two buttons to fire, which I could bump down to one if I wanted. Easy to turn on the magnets, and I just use Q to start it. Technically, I could put them both on Q or whatever, but I just don't feel like it. It's nice having the magnets on their own key. At least that's just personal opinion. Yeah, this thing is fully configurable. It's like I can stop firing, boom, start firing, stop, start, which is wonderful, honestly, for its size. And also, you can change the speed, like I'll bump it down to 30. Problem is 40 is kind of the sweet spot for these settings, which I can show you why here. Yeah, fires a little bit slower, kinda. Is it firing slower? I can't tell. Yeah, it is, okay. There we go. A little bit better reliability probably, but yeah. Problem is, every time you change the setting, it's kind of balancing act between the impact speed of all the back explosives, the piston setting is just the max force speed, and the motor speed. So yeah, that's kind of fun to do. So if I do, which I will be doing a tutorial on this, but if you get it yourself, I guess this video has kind of become a do's and don'ts with this gun. You do change the speed, you're going to have to do some configuring with the settings, just kind of go with logic, like, oh, if this is faster, then the piston arm's going to be faster, so I might have to turn up the impact speed to counter it, that kind of stuff, etc. So yeah, I think that's about it for the video. So yeah, thank you for watching.